It's time to dance. Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel, and today we are checking out Dirty Dancing. I really enjoyed Grease. That's why I'm watching this. I watched Grease a couple weeks ago and I was like, I kind of want to watch some more musicals, and so Dirty Dancing was my next choice. I've heard a lot about Dirty Dancing. I've heard that it's a really fun movie. I know my mom really likes this movie. She always wants me to watch this with her, and I keep saying no, but that's because I never appreciated the musical for what it was. And I'm really excited to get into this one today because it's a very famous musical, and from the thumbnail that I get on Crave, it looks like Patrick Swayze is in this movie. That looks like Patrick Swayze. I could be wrong, but it looks like him. I don't know if I know any of the songs from this movie. I have a feeling that I know one of the songs from the soundtrack of this film, although I don't want to say it right now just in case I'm wrong and I don't want to look dumb, but I may be singing it in this movie if it does pop up. Besides that, I don't know what the plot of this movie is about. I don't know how well received the choreography is. I don't know how well received the soundtrack is. I just know my mom really likes this movie. I guess that's where I get all of this talk from. That's where I say I've heard of this movie before. It's just from my mom because she absolutely loves this movie. And yeah, before we get into this reaction, let me do the lighting. So let me turn on the light and we can decide what color it should be. Boop. Nice. Okay, so it's pretty bright outside right now. It's kind of near early afternoon for me, so it's going to be very bright outside, but I think I'm going to go yellow for the lighting today. I think I'm going to go yellow just because the title is in yellow on the poster. The poster is all black and white except for the title, which is yellow. So I'm going yellow because that's kind of the only color indication that I have for this film. And if you'd like to check out more of my reactions, you can head over to my Patreon where I have uncut reactions to many of the movies I watch on YouTube, as well as early access reactions to my movies that come out 1 week early. There are also 2 exclusive Patreon movies a month that you guys on Patreon get to choose, so thank you so much if you check it out. Now let's get back to the video. Okay, let's just dance our way into this one. Let's dirty dance our way into this movie. I'm really excited. I hope that I get my dancing on in this. I'm just really excited to just have a really fun time. So I hope you enjoy my reaction, and I hope you guys have a great time as well. And yeah, let's just get into it. Hope you enjoy my reaction to Dirty Dancing. Lionsgate, I think, right? This is Lionsgate? Yeah, it is. That means it was produced in Vancouver. That's so awesome. If anyone's in Vancouver, Lionsgate Bridge is what this studio is named after. Wait, I know this song. The first song I know. Dirty Dancing, let's go! Okay, I'm ready. Ah, Patrick Swayze, yes! Ooh. I wish I could be in this crowd dancing with all these people, you know? I suck at dancing, but I don't care. I would still dance like this.
Hi everybody, this is your cousin Brucey.
Hello. There's gonna be a lot of distorted audio in this reaction.
That was before President Kennedy was shot. Before the Beatles came, when I couldn't wait to join the peace.
There was never a world without the Beatles. That is a lot of books. I hope that guy is okay.
Used in Birmingham.
Monks burning themselves in protest. Butt out, baby.
Okay.
Butt out, baby. Wait, I know this guy. I recognize this guy.
I want you girls to know if it were not for this man, I'd be standing here dead.
Standing here dead. He'd be a zombie. Like zombie apocalypse would have occurred.
The greatest teacher used to be a rockette.
It's his first real vacation.
Patrick Swayze? Is that the teacher? Oh, okay, that is definitely not Patrick Swayze.
Ladies, the inner circle.
That lady got confused.
Dance floor if nowhere else.
She found the man of her dreams, that's for sure. Oh, this is the musical version of the song that I know.
There are 2 kinds of help here. You waiter.
Oh man, this movie's already beautiful.
Schlep him out to the terrace. Show him the stars. Romance him any way you want. Got that, guys?
Patrick.
You just put your pickle on everybody's plate, college boy, and leave the hard stuff to me.
Oh, Audie knocked the napkins off. Oof.
Robbie, baby wants to send her leftover pot roast to Southeast Asia. So anything you don't finish, you...
Anything that they want, he said.
Baby's starting Mount Holyoke in the fall.
Oh, great.
Not him, not him. Hotel management? No offense to any hotel managers out there. But yeah, Patrick Swayze, come on.
Final show? I'm going to Mississippi with a couple of the busboys, freedom riding.
Wow, wow. Oh, he's got the moves. He's got the moves. Look at those kids. Those kids are so proper and posh. Oh, yes.
Yeah, come on.
Come on. Get your mango tango on. What was it called? I don't know. Mambo? Oh, I'm not even, like, Patrick Swayze's got the moves. I wasn't even looking at the other person. Oh, the double kick. Already a standing ovation for those two, already. Whoa. Wait, that's sick.
Say, would you like to help me get things started?
Sure she would.
No, what the heck? Everyone is on the walls.
And for being such a good sport, here you go.
I've always wanted a pet chicken. You gotta follow him. Follow him.
Hi.
Those have gotta be the longest watermelons I've ever seen. Oh, now this is a party. What the heck? She really just said, I'm gonna bend in half.
I don't know. Kids are doing it in the basements back home.
Those rascally kids dancing in the basements. The hat flick was so unnecessary. There he is. There he is. Oh, the dancing is so smooth in this movie.
That's my cousin, Johnny Castle.
Ah, Mr. Castle, Johnny Castle. Okay.
You'd think they were a couple, wouldn't you?
They're not? They're just... Do you think they like each other, or do you think they're just friends who like dancing together? Work. I really like how the choreography is filmed as well. A lot of just still camera shots, but they last and linger, and you just get to watch all the characters jive and stuff like that, you know? It's so good.
Came with me. She's with me.
I carried a watermelon.
Yeah, she did. That was a great way to introduce yourself. That's how I'm going to introduce myself to every single prospective date I will ever see in the future. Hello, I'm Oliver. I carried a watermelon. Yes, come on. She's like me when I dance, just so stiff. She's a tree. My mom always calls me the tree. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I don't know how he's doing that though. That's crazy. If this was the whole movie, I would be down with that. If this whole dance sequence was the whole movie.
If tips keep up, I'll have enough for my Alfa Romeo.
Okay.
There's a pretty view from the first tee.
The way her hair is all messy and down.
Been dancing ever since. It's the only thing I ever...
She actually danced when she left home. Her mom kicked her out. She's like, bye, Mom.
It's Vivian Pressman, one of the Bungalow Bunnies.
Bungalow Bunnies?
What do you mean, where's Penny? She's taking a break. She needs a break.
As long as it's not an all-night break.
What? Give her a day off. She danced so hard yesterday. No. No. No, he's not the one. I'm sorry.
If they think you're with me, they'll be the happiest parents at Kellerman's.
Throw him off the dock. Throw him into the water.
Go back to Mommy and Daddy and keep listening, Lisa. Maybe you'll hear one in your dreams.
Throw that guy into the water too.
Come on.
He kind of gives me Tobey Maguire vibes. You know what I mean? He kind of gives me Tobey Maguire vibes. What happened though?
Salad.
Are you okay? Hug her.
What's the matter with her?
She's knocked up, baby.
Billy.
She's knocked up? Oh no.
Oh, it's mine, right? Right away you think it's mine.
But I thought...
Good girl. Good girl.
Hopeless. Don't say that. There's gotta be a way to work it out.
Yes. Give them hope. Give her hope.
I know he has the money. I'm sure if you tell him.
He knows.
And he wants to keep it?
Baby.
The silence is deafening. This movie is sponsored by Coca-Cola.
Me, stay away from my sister, or I'll have you fired.
Oh, he deserves more than that. That's a good start.
You know, if your mother ever leaves me, it'll be for Arnold Palmer.
Daddy, someone's in trouble.
Besides your mother? No, you're... It's not illegal, is it?
No, Daddy.
That was so... I would...
To ask.
Yeah.
Forgive me.
That was so suspicious the way she said it. No. I love shots like this where the camera floats like a ghost through crowds of people dancing. I don't know why, but I love him so much.
No, you were right about him. And what'd you get it? You said you needed it.
And it doesn't matter?
Yeah, it takes a real saint to ask Daddy.
Hey, she asked. Be nice, be nice.
Sheldrake. It's another hotel where they do the mambo act.
Oh, she does the mambo act. Yeah, baby does it.
Here. What, do you want to do it?
Except for baby.
Time out from Simon Says?
Yeah.
She can't even do the merengue. She can't do it. She cannot do it.
She can, look at that. That is a face of belief. Feel the music. Feel the music. I love this mirror shot. No, it's okay, you'll get it. But I would also be frustrated. That was me when my Wi-Fi went down yesterday. Oh my god, I was so angry. I was trying to do a final project. No, you got it. See, I got it too.
The steps aren't enough. Feel the music.
Oh, you have to stay on your tippy toes the entire time. That's what I've been saying though. Feel the music. Feel the music. Okay. I think I'm still better, but she's getting there.
Don't try so hard.
Oh my god. Imagine red alarms going off in her head right now. Where my hand on his chest.
I don't go into yours, you don't go into mine. You gotta hold the frame. Again. Frame.
I actually really like that we're seeing them learn the choreography. I don't know, it's so interesting. In a lot of dance movies and stuff, you never see them learn the choreography. And it's cool that she's training her because she knows the choreography, so she's like guiding her waist and stuff like that. That's awesome. Oh my god, the soundtrack is so good. You got it, you're close. He's intense but gentle. He has to be intense though because they have to learn the routine in like a week. 3 eyes. Oh, she's getting it. Oh, the saxophone coming in now. Oh, so smooth. Wow, dream come true. Does she ticklish? He's so fed up.
Turn down and lift. You learn that later. And come on.
I can't wait for the lift.
I'm doing all this to save your ass. What I really want to do is drop you on it.
Yeah, give her a break. He's gonna smash the window of his car. That works. Dancing on the oh my god, it's like a Karate Kid when they're balancing on the log.
How to teach them, you know.
Fencing. This is now on my bucket list, to dance with someone on a log. Oh yeah, he's got my moves. I'm basically Patrick Swayze at this point.
Lifts is in the water.
Oh really?
And go.
Is it because you're lighter in the water? And then there's, like, if you fall you're fine because you're in the water? Listen to the music, listen to the music! Oh, it's a song again.
2, 3.
Whoa, so majestic.
It's not too bad.
This is making me so happy.
George Burns was a teacher.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. I'm locked, stay on my toes. What if I forget the steps?
No, you won't. It's fine.
My head up, my eyes open, tension in my arms, my frame locked, say pull.
You're thinking too much. You're thinking too much.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
You'll both be fine.
Proud to present Johnny Castle and partner in Mambo Magic.
Oh no. She'll get out of the nerves eventually though, right? And it'll be so smooth. I think something has to go wrong first. Maybe she'll step on his foot by accident. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
Keep going, keep going.
So they didn't do it? Oh man, I wanted to see the lift. That was pretty good, that was pretty good. He seems happy, he seems happy. I'm proud of her. I'm proud of you, baby.
You did real good.
Whoa, I see him look good.
Johnny! Come on, it's Penny.
Oh, what happened to Penny? Please, 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 something good.
I thought you said he was a real MD.
The guy had a dirty knife and a folding table.
Oh.
Johnny, I tried to get in. I tried.
It's alright.
Oh, poor Penny. What the heck? This movie took a turn. This dad is gonna be one of the best people in the world, honestly. Baby, if your dad's a doctor, why didn't you just get him to do it in the first place? Are you insane? He would have said yes.
Thanks a lot.
Dr. Houseman, I don't know how to thank you to tell you to...
He didn't shake Patrick Swayze's hand. He didn't shake his hand.
I guess it's not a great room. You probably got a great room.
Hey, you know what? It's enough. It has walls, a roof, a bed. It's a little messy, but that's okay. A little cleanup, it'll be fine.
I mean, I could never do anything like that. That was something. I mean, the reason people treat me like I'm nothing is because I'm nothing.
Oh, no, you're not nothing. Yeah, exactly.
Like you said.
That took a lot of guts to go to him. I mean,
it's true, it's true.
I'm never feeling the rest of my whole life the way I feel when I'm with you.
Yes, she said it. Oh, let's go. A new song comes on. Let's dance, let's dance. I feel like I know this song. Yeah, I do. Don't you feel like I cry? Oh, I'm basically the guy singing this and Patrick Swayze all in one person. I really like how close the camera is right now. It's just making it feel so intimate. Oh, man. Ah, smooth. Ah, yes, they kissed, finally. This has got to be the most intimate kiss of all time. The most sexual moment in film ever.
So, everyone gonna be in the show?
No, we're leaving tomorrow. Missed the weekend traffic.
What?
Tomorrow.
But Daddy, I was gonna sing in the show.
It's the big
Well,
event.
sorry, you probably suck at singing.
Or what do the simple folk do? Or I feel pretty? What do you think?
I think I feel pretty.
You just missed your father. He's such a wonderful man.
Right? This is what I've been saying. No hello for a baby as well?
I'll show you, you gotta go.
See you.
No! No, you can't do this to me, movie. I kind of like that they didn't say anything there, it's just smiles. I like that.
They're having charades in the West Lobby.
Oh, quite the little joiner, aren't we?
The dad is suspicious.
No, that's not it. That's the thing, baby. See, it wasn't like that. They were using me.
Yeah, they were using him.
Francis. You're the first woman in the cabinet.
Francis. Interesting, there's a poster of France behind her about 5 minutes ago. Foreshadowing, maybe? I'm still calling her baby,
to go all
though.
the way with Robbie.
No. No. No, that's such a bad idea.
Would you give me some tension, please? You're invading my dance space. This is...
Yes.
How you call your lover boy?
Come here, lover boy.
Oh. It's not awkward at all the way you walk so fast.
Why not dance this year's final dance to the pachanga?
Wow, your idea is mind-blowing. Oh man.
That little wimp, he would know had no idea if it hit him in the pachanga.
Yeah, so true.
Fight harder, huh? I don't see you fighting so hard, baby. I don't see you rolling up to daddy telling him I'm your guy.
Oh my god, that's so true. That's rough, buddy. That is absolutely rough. Oh no, this stupid man. This guy deserves it, so go Johnny. Yes, kick him. I don't condone bullying by any means, but this guy deserves it.
You're not worth it.
I like that he didn't just continue pounding him though, I like that he stopped himself.
Come on, I wanna hula babe.
What is this dancing?
And you can whack all you wanna while I hula all the day away.
She's just using you.
When they watch her shake her grass, 4 or 5, bring me a gentle breeze that I
4 or 5.
I'm sorry, Mr. Pressman, but I'm booked up the whole weekend, you know, with the show and everything, so I won't...
Stand up to them.
I've decided tonight's the night with Robbie. He doesn't even know yet.
He's also gotten beat up. His face is smashed in. What if she sees another girl? What if she sees another girl in here? There's a cloth on the door, which is never a good sign. That's usually a sign that there's something happening in there. Yeah, see? Should have known that the cloth on the door meant... She's going to ruin everything. Bop, 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 bop. That's what I want to do to so many characters in this movie.
And when he checked again at 3:45, it was missing.
Vivian.
Neil and Baby's sister would be good together.
Wait, don't put those tables together. Come on.
You have to stand up for him.
I can't tell you. Just please trust me, Daddy.
I'm sorry, baby, I can't.
Yeah, why would he trust you?
Yeah, but I saw them. I even saw them at the Sheldrake. Didn't you say something was stolen at the Sheldrake?
I got an eyewitness and the kid has no alibi.
Yeah, they did have wallets, didn't they? Oh my god, are they actually stealing wallets? Wait, that's insane.
And the reason I know is because I was with him.
Nice. I'm proud of you, though. I'm proud of you. That took guts.
I'm not proud of myself. But I'm in this family, too, and you can't keep giving me the silent treatment.
Yes, I like this. I like this.
And I love you. I'm sorry I let you down. I'm so sorry.
Oh, he's crying.
But you let me down, too.
Come back. When old men cry, or older men cry, it's over. It's Niagara Falls everywhere.
Fingerprinted the water glasses and found out they were wanted in Arizona and Florida, and they made a fortune here.
What? No way.
Oh, not for nothing, baby. Nobody has ever done anything like that for me before.
Oh.
You're right.
right, Johnny?
I got chills when he said that for some reason. This is the dad's house, right? Oh.
I see someone in front of me who got his partner in trouble and sent her off to some butcher.
Yeah, I guess that's what you would see.
Oh, this happened at the start of the movie as well. That line was at the start of the movie, wasn't it?
I'll never be sorry.
Neither will I.
Oh man, don't go. Don't go. He's coming back. He's coming back. He has to, right? The song that I know in this movie has not played yet, which means he has to come back, right? Right? I'm going crazy?
You're prettier your way.
Oh, that's so sweet. Whatever this song is right now, is so good. Not the best singing voice in the world. Get her off the stage. Okay, this guy actually needs to go.
And I wanted to thank you for your help with the Penny situation. Because we've all gotten into messes like these. Look, I'm not sure. I mean, Penny said so, but you know with girls like that, they're liable to pin it on any guy around.
Yes! 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 He's finally figured it out. I love this shot. I love this shot so much. He's back! He's back! He's back! What'd I say?
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
I love that.
This year somebody told me not to. So I'm gonna do my kind of dancing.
Yes.
Great partner.
Dirty dancing.
Who's taught me about the kind of person I want to be.
Ah, let's go. Yes. Had the time of my life. Ah, this is such a good song. It is truth, and I owe it all to you. Woo! Let's go. I love the clapping sound effect, but no one in the audience is clapping. Yeah, probably. I love these circling camera shots. Oh my god, it's like magic. Ready? I had the time of my life. Oh yeah. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. I have chills. Like so many goosebumps right now. Oh, oh, oh! Please, are they gonna do the lift? Are they gonna do the lift? Owe it all to you. Woo! Oh, that was awesome. Now you have to jump. Now you have to jump. Oh, he's on the ground. That's what he was doing. I'm basically Patrick Swayze. I've said that so many times, but it's true. Oh, now he's got the gang. He's got the gang. I like it. I like it. Come on, do the lift. Oh, yes. Let's go. Oh, that was so good. Woo. Oh, man. Best moment in film history right there. Okay, everyone, let's get up and dance. Yeah, everyone get up and dance. Let's go. Ah, he's gonna be okay with it.
You look wonderful out there.
Ah, let's go! Best person ever. Man, this is gonna be one of the best endings. It's just so upbeat and happy and... Okay. Okay. Okay, saxophone guy. Let's go. I need to get Baby Yoda in on this. Oh, okay. I swear. It's the truth. Yes, I got chills again. Okay. I had the time of my life with this movie. Oh, the lift! Ah! Oh, that's it? No, that's it. Oh man, that was such a crazy ending for this movie. Oh man, I loved it so much. Give me a dance sequence with characters that I care about, and boom, I fall in love. Like a good dance sequence too, not a bad one. Obviously not a bad one, that doesn't make any sense. Why would I like a bad dance sequence? You know what I'm trying to say. And that was my reaction to Dirty Dancing, the 1987 dance romance film starring Patrick Swayze, Jennifer Grey, Cynthia, Rhodes, and Jerry Orbach. Oh my god, that was a workout, especially dancing with Baby Yoda at the end of this movie. When I put Baby Yoda back on my bed, my arms feel so light, but they feel so tired from just moving him around. If you watch the uncut reaction, I was just dancing with him like crazy. So like, oh my god, it was basically like lifting a person for 5 minutes. You know, it's Baby Yoda's equivalent to the person, but don't tell him I said that. But man, I had so much fun with this movie. Before I get into the review though, I would like to say apologies if the audio of this reaction is off. For the film at least, there are so many songs in this movie, so many like actual songs, not songs made for this movie, but actual songs, that I'll probably have to kind of mutate the audio, I guess, so that I don't get copyrighted, so that this video can actually be up on YouTube. So I'm sorry if the audio is a little bit messy or all over the place, or if the songs don't sound like they should be. That's just so that video can be seen by you guys. But I do hope that even with the audio stuff happening because of the songs, I do hope you guys really enjoyed the reaction. I can say that I really enjoyed the movie. That movie was so much fun, and it wasn't what I was expecting. I was expecting a musical. I was expecting the characters to be singing during this movie, and then about halfway through I realized that the characters hadn't been singing, and I was like, wait, this isn't a musical. This is more of like a dance movie. I guess you could kind of label it as a musical, but the characters don't sing in this. And I don't know, I was expecting them to sing, and I kind of liked that they didn't sing, to be honest with you. I liked the soundtrack. The soundtrack was phenomenal. I'm really out of breath right now. If you can't tell, I just did a workout. Like, my heartbeat right now is 115 BPM. I could try and prove it, but I guess you probably won't be able to see my watch. Like, I don't know, I had so much fun. The ending of this movie was so good. I really liked the characters of this film. I thought some of the camera shots were really good. I thought the dance choreography was really well done. And yeah, overall, I can see why my mom likes this movie, especially if she watched this movie when she was young. I'm sure Patrick Swayze definitely swayed her to his side, if you know what I mean. Patrick Swayze, she was like probably one of Patrick Swayze's biggest fans. But honestly, I thought both Patrick Swayze and Jennifer Grey did I was going to say fantastic, and then I was going to say fantabulous, which isn't a word. So I'm going to say fantabulous because it's two words in one, but I don't know what part of the abulous is another word. Anyways, that doesn't even make any sense. I'm spurting randomness because I'm really just excited, and I literally just finished the movie and I'm out of breath. I feel like I just did a workout, and I also feel like I'm on like a high, you know, I'm going to cloud 9. I just really enjoyed this movie. There were things about it that I thought maybe could have been a little better, or maybe like could have been changed to make the movie flow better in terms of just pacing issues, but overall I thought this movie was a ton of fun. Getting into the reviews of this movie before I get into anything else, so I'll talk about the camera work, but I'll talk about the music first, and then like the camera work, and then maybe some of like the issue I had with the pacing, and then, you know, the cast and stuff like that. So 7 out of 10 on IMDb and 69% on Rotten Tomatoes. So it seems like audiences and critics are feeling the same about this movie. They're both basically a 70%. And honestly, I can see people giving this movie a 70%, but I would probably give this movie higher. No, I wouldn't probably. I would definitely give this movie higher. I don't know. It's just like, I don't know why you would rate a movie so low if you just had a good time. Like, I guess if you didn't have a good time, then rate this movie low by all means. But I mean, I just had such a good time. It was so fun seeing Patrick Swayze and Jennifer Grey just kind of go at it as Johnny and Baby, and just like the relationship unfolding, and seeing this romance budding and stuff like that in this very beautiful hotel location, and this very naturalistic location. I just found it kind of all very enchanting. So I mean, if you don't like this movie, you don't like this movie. Like, my dad would probably dislike this movie. My dad doesn't like musicals, music movies, dance movies, and stuff like that. So I can see people like my dad not liking this movie. But I mean, if you're into this sort of movies like I am, I think you're probably gonna love it. The soundtrack for this movie was so good, and as I was saying at the start of the movie, I knew one of the songs, and it was Time of My Life. I don't actually have it on my playlist, so this is a good reminder for me to download this song and to just download the rest of this playlist or this soundtrack, because this soundtrack was so good. It was so just like dancey, and even the slow songs are dancey, you know what I mean? Like I would definitely slow dance to the slow songs, but even just by myself in my room, like doing laundry, like slow dance with my folded shirts and stuff like that. But yeah, I loved the soundtrack. It just really got me into the movie. It was very groovy, and it just kind of fit the tone, you know. Every single song felt like they belonged in the movie. There was never a song that stood out as being kind of off, like this song shouldn't really be there, they should have replaced this song by a different song. Every song felt like it was picked very meticulously to feel like it was part of this soundtrack, to feel like it was part of this movie, and I think they all worked, especially Time of Your Life. What a way to end the movie. What a song to end the movie. Oh my gosh, Time of My Life is so good. I love that it's a duet as well, just because I think that really adds to the Patrick Swayze, Jennifer Grey kind of combo. If it was just one person singing, totally fine, but I like the duet because it's almost as if the two characters that are dancing are singing the song, and they just had the time of their life in the summer, like we've just had the time of our lives in the movie. It's so literal, but it's also so metaphorical. Oh my gosh, I love that song, and I love the usage of it in the final moments of this film. The camera work in this movie I thought was really good, and I thought it complemented the dancing fairly well. I don't think it was very fluid, and I don't think that it was very kinetic, the camera work. I think there were definitely moments of that, which I'll get into in a second, but a lot of the movies that I found watching, like a lot of musicals and stuff that I found watching in like the 70s and 80s, the camera work is fairly static, which is totally okay as long as like the actual dancing and stuff is fine. Like a lot of camera work today, at least for dancing and musicals and stuff, is a lot more like in the scene, so the camera will be like kind of swaying with the characters or kind of moving with the characters, lean and stuff like that. Like the camera is much more kinetic in the moment, and in a lot of the dancing movies in the 70s and the 80s and maybe even the 90s, I haven't seen that many dancing movies in the 90s, so I can't really talk on that. But a lot of these older movies, the camera is way more stable, way more kind of fixed to the floor, and just kind of watching, like you're almost a bystander sitting on the sides watching all the cool people dance while you're alone on the bleachers. That's what the dancing or the camera work, there's like a hair in my eye, there we go, that's what the camera work feels like in this movie. But I still think it worked really well. It's kind of like Grease's camera work was very static, but it worked very well because the camera just lingered, would kind of push in a little bit, would kind of push out a little bit, or would kind of pan to the side or pan to the other side, and those were the only movements really. But it really worked because there were nice wide shots, and you really got a sense of the choreography, you got a sense of the scale of how many extras were dancing and stuff like that, and it just worked for the movie. And I think for this movie as well, for Dirty Dancing, I think that type of camera work worked. There were some very nice shots, some very cool creative moving shots, my favorite ones being during the Time of Your Life sequence where they're on the stage and the camera is just like circling around the characters. I think they did 2 shots of that. They cut to one, and then there was some other shots, and then they cut to it again, and they did the same camera movement. But it was just a beautiful moment because you get to see like a 360 view of our characters dancing. The lights were kind of shining onto the cameras. I felt like almost I was on stage as like a star on stage with them because of that camera movement. I really liked that moment. But a lot of the times in this movie, the camera was very static. The camera was just kind of sitting there, maybe just kind of panning a little bit up or down, or just kind of moving slightly with the characters. And I really liked it because for a majority of it, the camera was very kind of wide, and you got to see a lot of what the character's doing. You got to see kind of the character's whole body, or at least most of their body besides their feet, and then it would cut to their feet. If you couldn't see their feet, it would actually have shots, specific insert shots of their feet, so you got like a whole sense of what their body was doing, which was really cool. But when the camera wasn't wide, when the camera was close, I liked those shots more, and the camera was always closer in the more intimate moments of the movie. Obviously, a lot of films do this. When an intimate moment happens, the camera is very close to the characters, making us feel like we're very intimate with the characters as well. But I really liked the camera in these moments because the camera felt more floaty. It felt like almost we were on water, or at least there was no tripod that the camera was attached to, like it was being handheld, and the camera was sort of moving more up and down the bodies. Usually it was Francis's body, usually it was baby's body that was being kind of shown more, but there were definitely instances where the camera would go up and down Johnny's body as well. And I think that the movement combined with the closeness of the camera made for a lot more intimate experience, because we weren't used to that movement from the wide. Like we felt kind of separated, like we were watching. But then once we got into the dancing and we were actually intimate with the characters, like very close up to them, and there was movement as well, it just added this kinetic kind of intimacy that we didn't have with the wide, which made it even more intimate in the first place. I think one of my biggest issues with the movie, it's not even that big of an issue. I don't know why I said biggest issues. The thing that I wish this movie maybe would have done is I think that the second act of this movie was a little bit slow. I think the first act was really, really good. We got to meet our characters, the dance sequences were great, and then there was a period of probably about half an hour where the movie felt like it was starting to drag a little bit, like it was starting to elongate things just for, like, not even just for runtime, but it was just kind of starting to elongate things. Like there were definitely good moments in there, like the dance studio thing where Neil comes up and they were like singing, they were like lip singing the dancing and stuff like that. Like Patrick Swayze and Jennifer Grey were lip syncing and they were dancing and like crawling on the ground. Like I loved that moment, but I think surrounding that moment there were just a lot of instances where I was like, okay, I feel like you could have picked up this moment, or maybe you could have cut a little bit here or cut a little bit there, shortened the movie by a little bit, made for a much more condensed story, but maybe a story that flows better, because I just felt that the second act didn't flow as well, or just didn't grab me as much as the first act and the third act of this film. I also really liked the message of like performers and kind of how hard life is for performers. Like personally, I'm not a performer, so I don't have too much experience in this life, but I do know and I do understand. I have a friend who is an artist, who is trying to be an artist, and she says that it's very, very difficult to be an artist because, you know, people don't pay you, or if you make something, people only pay you half, or they won't like it and they'll try not to pay you and stuff like that. And so being an artist, like a dancer for instance, like in this movie, is a very tough life because you're trying to do the thing that you're good at, but a lot of people just don't appreciate that you're good at that, or they don't respect you because of it. And this movie touches heavily on that subject with Johnny Castle, and I really like that. I don't see a lot of movies where this kind of subject matter, like a lot of movies that deals with stardom and stuff like that and like being in the arts, doesn't usually focus on the poverty side of it. It usually focuses on someone becoming a star, becoming rich and famous. But in this one, Johnny Castle never becomes rich or famous. Johnny Castle is still poor by the end of the movie. Like he's not as poor in the emotional category because he found a baby and, you know, they fall in love and stuff like that, but in the actual monetary, I don't know, area of his life, he's still poor. He hasn't reached stardom, you know, he's still kind of in the same kind of life area in terms of monetary value that he was at the start of the film. And I don't know, I just really liked that the film touched upon this, and it just kind of let the audience know, like, yeah, these guys are doing it, they're super good at dancing, but they're not really getting anything off of it. They're still basically living day to day, even though they are stars basically at dancing. So I really like that the film touched on that. Getting into the cast now, I'm just going to talk about Patrick Swayze, Jennifer Grey, Cynthia, Rhodes, and Jerry Orbach. The other two family members, baby's family members, I thought they were great, especially Jane Brucker as Lisa, the sister. I thought that she was really, really fun. Her singing, though, it needs some work. Like, maybe don't go in the talent show if you know you can't sing, but overall, I thought she was really fun. Jerry Orbach, though, as Dr. Jake, aka Baby's, I was gonna say husband, not her husband, Baby's dad. He was really good in this movie. I really enjoyed his character. I thought he was super nice. I liked from his kind of arc from not accepting Patrick Swayze to finally accepting him, learning the truth. And I like that when he was like, he said something along the lines of, when I like apologize, I mean it, or something like that, when he was talking to Patrick Swayze at the end. And I really liked that moment. I thought it was really nice, but I also really liked the moment where it was just Baby kind of coming up to her dad, and she's like I'm not the person you think you are, but you've also kind of disappointed me and stuff like that. You know, you've wanted me to do this and this and this, but that's just not who I am. And I liked that he never said anything, but you could just see on his face these emotions like creeping up and creeping up and creeping up, and the way that he looks over his shoulder at the end at her as she goes off. I just really enjoyed that moment, and I thought he was a great actor, and I thought he was a great character. Cynthia Rhodes as Penny, she wasn't in the movie too much, but when she was in the movie, she was a delight. Her dancing was great at the start of the film. I thought she was an excellent dancer, and I thought her story was actually so tragic. I did not expect like a botched, or not even a botched abortion surgery. It worked. The abortion surgery worked, I guess, but just a super messy one, unsanitary one. I did not expect that at all in this movie, but it happened. I felt very bad for her. I was really hoping she was doing okay, and I'm so glad she was okay in the end. I also like that she wasn't actually in a relationship with Patrick Swayze. I love that when you start seeing the film, and even me, when I was watching the film at the start, I was like, I wonder if she likes him or he likes her, if they're together or something like that. I was making all of like these relationship connotations, but you know, they were just friends, and this came up a few times in the movie, like, why can't these two just be friends? Why are you always like judging a book by its cover, basically judging these two by the cover? Just because they dance together and are intimate in the dance doesn't actually mean they're intimate in real life. It's just a job they have. But overall, I thought Cynthia Rhodes did a really good job. Jennifer Grey as Frances, aka Baby. What a strange name for a baby, you know? What a strange name for Frances, a baby. But Baby is such a fun name, especially because everyone just called her Baby, and I was like, what the heck, this is so strange, but I love it so much. I thought Jennifer Grey was amazing in this role. I don't really know her from anything else, but I thought she was great. I loved her hair, her curly kind of frazzled out hair. I liked that it was a lot straighter at the start of the movie, and then when she meets Patrick Swayze, it's just like all over the place, so messy, but it was so good at the same time. It was so beautiful. I loved her chemistry with Patrick Swayze as well. I loved the intense eye contact she would always hold with him in the dance sequences. It just made everything a lot more intimate. I love the dancing in general. I like to see her evolution. She was definitely always a good dancer, but I like to see her pretend to be a bad dancer, you know, and then she kind of worked her way up, and then she was super good at the end when she did the lift and Patrick Swayze lifts up and the song climaxes and she's just flying in the sky. Oh, so good. But honestly, like the water moment in this movie, the one where they're practicing the lifts in the water, and it's just kind of like this one take of them just practicing the lift. As she falls, she swims back, they practice the lift again. I really liked that moment. Like, that moment was so sweet and so wholesome, and I don't know, I just loved that, and I loved her in this movie. I thought Jennifer Grey did a great job. And last but not least is Patrick Swayze as Johnny Castle. Patrick Swayze is always good in anything that he's done. I've seen a few Patrick Swayze movies on this channel. The one that comes to mind first is Point Break, which he was excellent in, but in this one he was kind of a whole different character. He was way more, I don't know, he was way more intimate and smooth and stuff like that, and his body language was so dancey, but his dancing was also so, I don't know, just so cool. He had like a swag, a Patrick swaggy, you could say. But I just loved him and Jennifer Grey together. I thought they were a great duo. I loved just their eye contact, as I said before, and I loved to see the relationship evolve. I also really liked his character, how everyone kept looking down on him, and I loved his arc of kind of standing up for himself and realizing other people are willing to stand up for him as well. So I thought Patrick Swayze did a really good job. And yeah, that is my reaction and review to Dirty Dancing, the 1987 dance romance film starring Patrick Swayze, Jennifer Grey, Cynthia Rhodes, and Jerry Orbach. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to these wonderful, beautiful, amazing people right here for supporting me and supporting my channel. It really does mean a lot. And yeah, I think the next kind of musical I'm going to watch, actually I don't even know what the next musical I'm going to watch, so I don't want to say anything here and then just disappoint you guys and not watch it, but I do really want to see some more musicals. So if you have a musical suggestion and you've made it this far into the video, please leave a comment down below on what musical I should watch. I know I'll probably be watching Saturday Night Fever at some point, I don't know when, and also Sound of Music, I don't know when, but because that's a long movie, so I really have to plan ahead for when I'm going to watch that one, because I need like 3.5-4 hours of time. But yeah, thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you next time for my next movie reaction.